Hold on, y'all, because I'm looking a little ashy. Let me add some more. Let me add some more lip liner. Hold on, hold on. Look like somebody auntie right now. Hold on. Hey guys. Ugh, that's always weird for me. This is always so weird. Like, after I have not recorded for so long, it's like, how do you start an intro? Like that little meme that'd be like, hey, how y'all doing? So first things first, I just want to say welcome back to my corner where I inspire others to dream more, live more, and become more. So in this video, if you guys have not already noticed, I am literally, I don't have nothing on my face because this is a get ready with me. So to be honest, I want you guys to bear with me because I felt like filming. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to film. It's a neutral nudie vibe today, okay? So that's the look that we're gonna be doing. And I am super duper excited because I picked up some really bomb products from Ulta. If you have not peeped Ulta's sale already, I don't know if it's Black Friday or Cyber Monday or if this is their everyday, but I know it ain't gonna be lasting for long. I personally love Ulta. I want y'all to let me know, are y'all Ulta girls or are you Sephora girls? I feel like I like Ulta because they have everything in one. To me, they just have a better selection than Sephora does, so I'm more of a Ulta girl, but y'all let me know, do you like Sephora more? Let me know in the comment section, okay? Okay, so y'all, real quick, I'm gonna reapply a little bit of concealer on my lids because it looks like it kind of lit a little bit since I've been talking for a while. Okay, so I am applying my, oh, also I didn't even show you guys, sorry. So the concealer that I'm using, this is my Juvia's Place concealer. It's in the number 12. And this is really full coverage, guys. Like, if you're looking for a full coverage concealer, this is actually my favorite. Honestly, Juvia's Place is really it for me. Like, I always really love their products. Like, you can never go wrong with Juvia's Place products, especially if you're a brown or black girl, period. Now we are going to get into our eyeshadow. So I really don't want to do too much on my eyes, guys. Like, I really just don't want to. I want this to be a super like nudie nude, true nudie nude look. So I think I'm gonna go in with In the Deep, which is right here, and hopefully this gives me the color that I'm looking for. So let's see. So I ended up going back in my palette and I'm using the shade Molten because I just feel like I like this one a little bit better. This gives me more of the color that I'm looking for. We just gonna catch up, y'all. Like, we really just about to catch up. First of all, I know that you guys are probably wondering, like, girl, where you been at? You know, like, where have you been? And without going too, like, without boring y'all too much, because to be honest, it hasn't been a ton going on. Honestly, I just not have had a whole lot of energy to actually sit down and film. And I think a lot of that really just has to do with the fact that I am in the process of rebranding. I'm so tired of my current vibe, I feel like, on my channel. You know, so if you have been an OG on my channel for a while and if you followed me all the way back to when we first moved from our last apartment into this one, if you remember the moving series, even though it was very short, it was only 2 videos, but if you remember the moving series, that one was more, it was a different vibe. It's like I was kind of telling a story in a different way versus like talking directly to the camera and it being like your typical vlog. And to be honest, I think that's the vibe that I have been feeling more lately. And so as a creative, you will probably understand exactly what I mean by this, but I just feel like I've been doing the same style of videos for so long, y'all. Like, at minimum 2 years. Like, 2 years ago, I took an editing course and I remember one of the things that she taught us that really has always stuck with me is like telling a story with your videos, number 1, but number 2, there's more than one way to tell a story with your vlogs. I want you guys to come to my channel and look at my videos and just be like, you know, Locc is a whole vibe. Like, I want y'all to come here and catch a vibe. Also, to be honest, I feel like I'm bored just because of the fact that I see the same type of content on my timeline all the time, y'all. Like, I just want to be that YouTuber that does something different. You know, I feel like everybody's thumbnails been looking the same. Everybody going to Starbucks. Everybody's going to Target. I think at a point I was only subscribed to certain people because I liked that particular style of vlogging. So now my timeline on YouTube is filled up with that exact type of vlog. vlog and vibe, and I'm just over it. I want something different. So some of my inspirations, you know, people who I feel like are doing the type of vlog style that I want to get into. Sophia Chang, she is a YouTuber. I think she's Korean. I'm almost positive she's Korean or Chinese. Let's just say Asian. She's an Asian YouTuber because I don't want to offend anybody. And then one more is Tammy May. She's also an Asian YouTuber, and I just love her vibe. Another one of my biggest motivations for wanting to create this video was to really get into how you guys are feeling about the new year, because I feel like I'm kind of having mixed emotions about it, to be honest. I'm about to go in with my holy grail, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. So I am in the shade 5 into Amber Honey. This is really like that girl, and it is truly, truly full coverage. You literally do not need a whole lot of this. So going in with my Expert Edge Brush Foundation from Real Techniques, and this brush is brush number 217. Where I got the motivation from to talk about this particular topic is that one of my favorite YouTubers, Jeronica Macia, she posted this video, and she was pretty much talking about how she has been like ghost from social media, and it was very intentional. Y'all know how like sometimes, you know, you might go ghost, or you might see your fave go ghost from social media, and you immediately think like something's wrong, or you might think something happened, or they going through something, yada yada. But a lot of times people really use that time to just take a break and just reflect. Like creating content can kind of be a lot, and sometimes you can sense when you're kind of like over consuming. Like I haven't really been posting a whole lot on, like I've been trying to post more on my Instagram stories and stuff, but for the most part, like I mean, obviously you guys know I've not been as present on YouTube, you know, and I don't post as much on my Instagram timeline versus my Instagram story. To be honest, I don't know if it's because it's the new year coming up. I feel like there's a whole lot of pressure for people, you know, who are thinking that like, oh, you know, because it's the end of the year, like let me try to just kill everything that I can. Like I haven't reached everything on my vision board. Let me put myself in like overdrive as I'm going into the new year. And I just feel like, no. Who told you to do that? Who told you to do that? Because Instagram, let me tell you about Instagram. Instagram is a big old fat lie, okay? People get up there, they show you what they want to show you. They fabricate a lot of things. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to sound like I'm being like negative, because, you know, people obviously share very, very beautiful things on Instagram as well. But when it gets to the point where it's like toxic, and when you start feeling that pressure, and when you start feeling like you are behind because you're seeing people in your same age group getting married, having kids, posting 4 videos a week or something like that. Like everybody's life is so different. Like you literally don't know who got what going on. While some people are very excited, I feel like it also brings a lot of anxiety. Like I know for me, sometimes I get pretty anxious about the end of the year, because my mind is immediately like, oh my God, like what new goals am I gonna set? What new things am I gonna get into? Like what things am I leaving in 2023? And it's like sometimes, you know, just because it's the end of the year, that doesn't mean that you absolutely have to be in that mindset of let me let go of this, let me start this over, let me do this, let me do that. Like sometimes, you know, the end of the year going into the new year really just means you just stand still. Literally take a breather and understand that like, okay, like everybody is not gonna have this long list of goals, blah, blah, blah. Like don't get me wrong, the new year is a time where people are motivated to like start new things and, you know, new ventures, and you wanna get into new hobbies, you want to lose weight, yada yada. But I have always been a person that believes that you do not need a new year to tell you to do those things. If January 1st comes and you feel like you're just not motivated, that is totally fine. March, you know, 15th comes around and you decide like, look, I'm ready to get it in. That is your prerogative, you know, like, so I just feel like, you know, you don't necessarily have to try to keep up with what social media is doing. You know, a lot of people will post their videos and reels about the reflection of their year and how they were able to accomplish X, Y, Z, which is very motivating, right? Like, you know, kudos to anyone who has been able to like truly, truly say that they had an amazing year. They hit their goals. And even me too, to be honest, like I think 2022 was a pretty good year for me, you know. I graduated, which is a very major goal for me. I earned my certification in Scrum, which is another goal that I wanted to hit. So, you know, I'm very proud of myself, but I don't want you guys to get like caught up in the hype of feeling like, oh, it's the end of the year. Like if you still feel like you haven't done enough, you want to now try to like put yourself into overdrive to hit all of these things because you see that so many people have already hit their goals. So now you want to try to like put yourself into like, okay, go, 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 go. Like sometimes the end of the year is really just reflection. Like you don't have to actively be doing something. Enjoy the holidays, you know, and think about the fact that like, okay, I'm still here. First of all, like as cliche as that sounds, it's like it can also be a moment for just like gratitude, you know, like you telling yourself like, look, I made it through the year. Like, you know, I still have a job, I still have a roof over my head. Like there were so many layoffs this year, y'all. Like if you're on LinkedIn and you're hip, so many companies have let go of people this year. So if you are watching this and you still have your job, even if you can't stand your job, there are some people who are unemployed who will love to take your place, okay? So I'm going back in with my Juvia's Place concealer and I'm just gonna conceal under my eyes. In Jeronika's video, she pretty much was talking about soul care instead of self-care. And she was saying that that's why she's kind of been off the grid, because she's really been focusing on soul care, getting closer to God, like having a deeper relationship with God and letting God like guide her decision making and different things like that. And honestly, that is a place where I like, you know, where I feel like I kind of want to be as well. Like, and I've been very intentional lately about what I consume as far as like social media is concerned. Like, I don't scroll as much as I used to scroll. Like y'all, my screen time has dropped drastically. I've gotten back into reading. Listen, we need to get into this whole reading thing, okay? Because I don't know who I am, but baby, I have been reading, okay? So if you have any novels that you like, you know, specifically love, leave them in the comment section. I love novels, like they're my favorite. Like just the storytelling is exciting. So far I've read It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and then I also just finished Verity by Colleen Hoover as well. Both were very, very, very good books. I will say though, Verity was a good book. I'm not saying that Verity was not a good book, but I feel like it was a very slow build. Y'all, by the time I got to like page 100, I was like, all right, like, where's the action? I need the action because my attention span is short and I'm about to put this book down. But you gotta just give Verity a chance. That's all I would say, because the last, let me not say the last, but like, I think when you get to the middle of the book, that's when it starts to pick up and stuff starts to get crazy. For me, I feel like It Ends With Us caught my attention a lot quicker. I'll say that. Like, from the moment I started It Ends With Us, I just wanted to keep going and going and going. With Verity, I still finished it pretty quickly, but I took my time a little bit more. And yeah, so like I've been reading, and now I'm reading this book called Hold You Down by Tracy Brown. I've never heard the book before. It's not like a, you know, one that's been trending nowhere on TikTok or Instagram or nothing like that. I honestly just picked it up because I wanted to read an urban novel. So y'all let me know if you've read that one. Or just what are y'all reading? Like, what are y'all like getting into? What do you recommend? I did pick up It Starts With Us, which is supposed to be like a sequel to It Ends With Us. So we're gonna see how that one is. I don't know if I wanna, so I literally just started Hold You Down by Tracy Brown. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but if I'm not feeling it, I'm just gonna stop reading it and I'm gonna go straight into another Colleen Hoover book, cause she ain't let me down. But I'm not gonna lie, I really do wanna get into more of my black authors. So if y'all know of any truly like love, I'm talking like books where you cannot put it down. Like I'm talking you finished it in a week or less. Those are the books that I want to get into. But yeah, like that's where I've kind of been spending a lot of my time, to be honest. Like I have not been consuming as much social media. I try to be very intentional when I pick my phone up in the morning. I try to go straight to my devotional app, you know, read my devotional for the day, try to like pray more and just get my mind into, you know, a more like relaxed spirit. And I think that, you know, doing that has made a huge difference just on my mental health. It helps me stay relaxed. My light definitely just died. Wow, those batteries are whack. I'll be right back. One of my lashes like was acting weird, so I had to reapply the glue for that one. Now I'm about to bake my face with my holy grail. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder, and this is in the shade Honey. So I'm gonna be using this little setting powder brush. Like I don't really know if that's what this is called, but I got it from Shein. I think I maybe paid $2 for a 3-pack, maybe even like $1.50. It was super cheap, but my girl Amina Coco said that this really helps setting powder like melt into your skin, and so I just had to pick up a couple and just see. But it does make it easier. Like y'all see how I'm able to put it like right under my eye because it's like a triangle type of shape. So you know, when I go ghost from, you know, YouTube and things like that, it's not that I don't want to record like things for you guys. I am just not the kind of person that believes in recording just to record. I feel like I want my content to always be intentional. I want it to also like always have a purpose behind it. Like I don't want to just hop on the camera and just be like, hey, we here, we're gonna talk about a random topic that I really don't feel like talking about. Like that's not the kind of creator that I am. I think that I have grown a whole lot as a creator. Like when you reach 6K, get into your girl. Very beginning of the year, I set a goal of wanting to reach 10K this year. And to be 1000% honest with y'all, I feel like I could have very well hit that goal this year. Like I 100% could have hit my target of reaching 10K this year. But to be honest, I'm not mad. Also, let me know if you guys would want me to start going live more, because that's been a topic that has come up several times. But I just have never actually like done it. I've never been live on YouTube before. You know, for like those moments where I just don't really feel like uploading a video, maybe I can just like get on live and we just have a conversation. Like I'll have a consistent time and day where we just go live and just have different conversations about stuff. I'm going in with my Black Radiance Stick Foundation. Oof, baby. Baby. So anyway, I'm about to go in and line my lips, and I am using another Juvia's Place product. At this point, Juvia's Place, y'all need to sponsor me, period. Like literally, y'all, I really did not realize how much I love their product until this video. Like so many of my products are from them and I did not realize that. That's crazy. I'm gonna be using my Juvia's Place lip pencil in the shade Cola, and I'm gonna use that to line my lips. This is my favorite part of makeup, the lips, for me. I don't know about y'all, but my favorite part definitely have to be my lips. So I think I am gonna go with my Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Muted. Hold on y'all, cause I'm looking a little ashy. Let me add some more. Let me add some more lip liner. Hold on, hold on. Look like somebody auntie right now, hold on. To be honest y'all, I think we're gonna add a gloss. Hold on, let's see. All right, so let's add a gloss and see if I like it a little bit better. We're gonna go in with our Juvia's Place gloss, and this is in the shade Sis. This is pretty much how we're looking right now. I don't know, y'all, something is missing and I cannot put my finger on it. Let me go like maybe put on my jewelry and like just really get into my moment, okay? Okay, see me like, okay guys, so I have added a little bit of razzle dazzle. I have a necklace on that I got from, I think I ordered this from Pretty Little Thing or maybe Shein. And then this little ring, I actually got this dome ring from Old Navy past weekend when I went to shop there. So the fact that I got through this video is progress in itself, and I'm actually very proud of myself, and I'm going to edit every single piece of this video so you guys can see this is the whole number that we are working with, you know. So I feel like I'm giving y'all very grown and sexy, very cute or whatever. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for just listening to my chit chat. If any of the topics that I discussed resonated with you, please make sure that you leave a comment. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, but only subscribe if you're feeling the vibe, okay? And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye guys.